kind of something, we just want to, kind of talk to the fellas about, things that, maybe we can all kind of focus on as we get ready to start a new year. One of the things we typically should try to do is you want to end the year in a way in which you want to bring the next year in. You want to hit the ground running, be real solid and intentional with your actions so that, you can, hit the ground running, and get those things accomplished that you want to accomplish. So, we just figured, we talked to you guys, 5 or 10 minutes just to kind of go over some things that we think that brothers should kind of do to, get prepared for the new year, and also to kind of reflect on, the rest of the year we have, So number one of the things I think we should try to do as men is recognize some of the things that you achieved this year. Look back on some things that you got accomplished. Whether you had it as a planned accomplishment or not, but just recognize yourself, pat yourself on the back, if nobody else is going to do it, but you need to pat yourself on the back, for whatever, you've accomplished. But also on the flip side, identify things that you didn't achieve, carry those things over. Don't create a brand new list of things you want to achieve and just forget about the things that you didn't. Add those and build upon those. And sometimes it takes you accomplishing the small things first to kind of get that steam going. And it's just like paying off debt. You take the smallest amount, the smallest bill or credit card, and you say, hey, it may have the highest interest rate, but it has the smallest amount. Hey, you knock that out first, and it gives you a feeling of true accomplishment.
Oh yeah.
Also, be ready to make some big decisions in the new year. We got things.
Yeah, I like that.
We got things coming up. It'll be a political year. A lot of elections, and there'll be some changes. The economy is already changing. Interest rates are still really, really high, which has kind of slowed down the market, the real estate market, as well as the economy. So let's, be ready to make some big decisions. Also, thank the people who made a positive impact on your life.
I like that.
Take a little time to give, some kudos to those who were in your corner, and helping you when you needed it, whether it was just an ear or, somebody, just somebody that you could if it was just somebody to talk to, or somebody that actually did something for you, or just that person that's just been there for you. Hey, let them know. Do a good deed, before the year is out. Come up with a couple of things, that put them on paper, something that you can do for somebody that'll change their life. It may not change yours, but the satisfaction that you see is what should make the biggest difference in your life in doing that. Another thing you just need to do, hey, just relax and enjoy yourself. End of the year, going into a new year. Sometimes you just gotta just kick your feet up, relax and reflect. Also, take a look at your financial goals, for the next year, see if there's something that, are you paying for all NBA, all NFL, all major league access, and realize, hey, I could get a Fire Stick and probably cut my bill and, more than half. Take a look at everything you spend money on, your utilities, your cable, your internet. Take a look at all of that stuff. Well, just make a list and say, what am I spending my money on? And next year, out of this list, what can I alleviate to save myself some money? And then take that money and apply those savings to debt. Reduce the debt. Or, some people would say, no, you only the debt. But some of you may not have a whole lot of debt, so maybe you want to take that extra money and invest. You can buy stocks. You can invest with as little as 25 to 30 to 40, $50 a month into a mutual fund with quite a few companies out there that will allow you, as long as you do automatic deductions, you can put that money away. You can also, you got things, you got Cash App. You can even buy stocks with Cash App. You can take $20 and buy a couple of penny stocks, or you can buy something blue chip. You can, but that $20 will buy you a fractional share. You have a lot of people that don't realize that you can buy a fractional share of a stock. You don't have to have the full amount to buy a full share of stock. So if a stock is $500 a share, the stock's $150 a share, Amazon stock. You don't have to have $150 to become a part owner or a shareholder in the company. If you just got $30, you will get $30 worth of share. So that's something, you might want to consider. A lot of people don't really understand that. They think that you have to have, that amount of money. I can't afford 5 shares at $500. Well, but you can afford a fractional share at $21 or $10 or $15.
Yep.
That money still grows. If that company's doing well, that $5 is going to eventually be 10. That 10 is going to be 20. 20 is going to be 30. It will be a gradual growth. So, but yeah, Solo, just a few things, man, I think we ought to, take a look at. And one final thing is, put a schedule down in terms of health.
That's a good point.
Taking care of yourself. Put yourself on some sort of exercise schedule, and not that schedule where everybody says January 1, I'll be working out every single day, and then all of a sudden you realize you're not doing it every day, and then you just kind of fall off. Create something that's very realistic to follow. Hey, I'm going to walk 2 days out of the week, especially when it's cold, getting up and going to that gym Saturday morning and it's 28 degrees is harder than it is getting up on Saturday morning and it's 75. So there are things you can do around your house. If you got stairs, walk your stairs 10 times, do some stretches, do some crunches. If you have a bicycle, get out on your bicycle on a day that might be a little sunny. If you got a stationary bike, ride that stationary bike. Do some jumping jacks. You can get a exercise ball, put it against the wall with your back on it, and you can do squats going up and down on the wall. So there are a lot of things you can do at home, and where you really don't have to go to the gym. So also, we want mental health. We want physical health, and we want financial health. And last but not least, you got to get that spiritual health in there too.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, Solo, let's talk about a couple more things then, man.